These are fallen angels that came down to earth and made an oath on Mount Hermon. I think it's Hermon in Lebanon or Israel. It's near there, southern Lebanon, northern Israel. And they made an oath to commit an act against God. They left their first estate. They came down here, and Enoch talks about how angels can appear as men. So we have no idea what they did, how they did it, but it says in the Bible in Genesis 6 that the angels that fell, the sons of God, and I believe that refers to the angels that fell. They took wives, whomever they wished, and then they had giants with them. When they corrupted the human genome, the line, and in my opinion, that was to stop the birth of Jesus Christ, who was prophesied in when Satan got Eve to eat the apple, and Adam and Eve fell. We are in a fallen state, and to me, we were taken out of the dimensions that we used to enjoy originally. Not us, but Adam and Eve did. We know nothing else of that. We know the fallen state, and that's it. So Enoch explains that he how that happened and what happened with them. The fallen angels asked Enoch to interject for them. He went. He was taken to heaven in a vision or in a dream or somehow spiritually, however it was. He interceded for these angels, and he was sent back by the good angels through God, by the good angels to tell them they're going to be locked up in everlasting chains. Some of them were given like 10,000 year sentences or something like that. So they're going to be let out again. And he goes through all that. Enoch does. So the offspring of these angels and the women were called Nephilim, which are giants, and they were corrupt. And everything they did, they demanded worship. I think the fallen angels were demanding the worship, and then the Nephilim fought with each other. They're territorial, and that's what goes back to Paul talking about principalities and power. I think there's a hierarchy. So they have, it's just like an army. You have a general, then you have colonels, then you have lieutenants, all the way down to corporals. And the lower levels were the giants that they manipulated the humanity and the DNA of the human race. And they created a race that is ungodly. And to me, their spirits, when they die, are stuck on the earth. And then Enoch talks about the different layers of hell. I think it is. He goes down into the earth, and he sees where these angels are chained up, and he tells them, "You're going to be chained up here." And there's also giant sections where the people that die, or their spirits, are to be held until the final judgment. And he goes through. He talks about the Messiah is going to be here. I believe it's 70 generations after him. And then if you look in the book of Luke, he goes back to Adam. And if you count the generations, it's 70 after Enoch is
Wow.
where Jesus was born. It's very interesting.